In today's Food is Medicine, we're talking about genetically modified salmon with Christa Orecchio from The Whole Journey. She's talking about whether or not it's safe, because now the FDA has basically come out and said that it does not require labeling. And this is concerning to a lot of folks. So let's first of all talk about what this means and what we need to know as consumers.
Well, what we need to know as consumers, this is really controversial and
Yes.
highly concerning. I mean, we need our food to be labeled, just like it is in Europe, is we have the right to choose, right? Now, they've been doing this GMO salmon for the last 20 years, and it's just now gotten passed. This GMO salmon can grow to market size in 16 to 18 months versus the 3 years it takes salmon in the wild to grow. And Erica, it's frankenfish. It's not even fully salmon. It's a combination of the genes from king salmon and eel, and they render these fish sterile so that they can't mix with other fish. So it really comes down to the philosophy of guilty until proven innocent. You know, let's say in Europe, and where they have more tight requirements on GMOs, you are innocent and you are guilty until proven innocent in Europe, and here you're innocent until proven guilty. We don't know what the repercussions on human health are going to be with this frankenfish.
The FDA has come out and said that there's no material difference between normal fish and engineered fish, so it doesn't require labeling. Another issue that some people have come out and said is just labeling it as GMO doesn't tell you that much. It doesn't tell you what extent. It doesn't give you many details. So if they do label it, they need to give more details, because people just saying it's GMO doesn't tell people that much.
It doesn't, but it tells me enough, and it tells my tribe enough that I don't choose and I don't want to eat genetically modified fish. Also, don't really want to eat farm-raised fish. A lot of the time when you're at restaurants, you're not entirely sure. If it does not say wild, you can pretty much guarantee that right now it's farm-raised. And even farm-raised fish, they are in tight quarters. There's antibiotics to fight off infection. They are often fed dye pellets. It's not even really the antioxidants you're getting from the really high quality wild sockeye.
So if you don't want GMO in your life, what do we need to look for when we go to the grocery store?
You need to look for wild. Wild trumps organic.
Okay.
Okay, because organic is only applied to farm-raised salmon now.
So this type of thing right here?
So these are our 3 best fish.
Okay.
We have the king salmon here, which is the fattiest, really high in that DHA, which you're taking probably right now in pregnancy. You have 2,400 milligrams per 4-ounce serving when you're having the king salmon. Then we have coho salmon. This is the easiest for kids. It's the most mild flavor when you introduce kids to salmon, packed with those omega-3s. And then sockeye is going to be kind of the leanest in terms of texture and loaded with antioxidants called astaxanthin. That's why it's the brightest in color. And so this is the type of food, this is real food, and it's food is medicine, it's food that you can trust. And now, that being said also, there are some sustainable ways to farm. Like Whole Foods doesn't use antibiotics. They don't use the dye pellets. You don't want, the whole reason people eat fish is for the health factor, right? It's why you're eating salmon, for those good omega-3 fatty acids. When they're farm raised, and we don't know what they're going to be eating with a GMO fish, then they're having grain-fed and dye, and now you have poor quality fat, omega-6 fat, that fights the omega-3, so it negates really the entire reason to eat it.
There's some retailers like Costco, Safeway, and Target who say they're not going to actually even carry the GMO fish. I'll let you have the last word. What do you say to people like the CEO of Monsanto, one of the largest producers of genetically modified seeds, who say, these things are all safe, I will eat the GMO salmon, it's fine, it's no big deal? What do you say to people like that?
I go back to you're guilty until proven innocent, and even if it's not about the seeds and the GMOs for execs like Monsanto, it's about the pesticides that they use, that they are proven to be cancer causing and to cause all kinds of problems, and because it changes and morphs the gut bacteria, and we are the quality of our gut bacteria. That determines how well we digest our food and how healthy we live.
Very good. All right, so we'll pick up some wild salmon tonight for dinner. Thank you, Christa. You can get more information from Christa. She's a wealth of great knowledge by going to our website, fox5sandiego.com. We've linked her website, The Whole Journey, to ours. Okay, Raul, back over to you.
Your Health, brought to you by UC San Diego Health.